I taught for calling Child Protective Services on my younger sister. I 18F graduated high school at 17 years old past year. It was an amazing accomplishment. I recently got my CNA license and I work full-time as a CNA, unfortunately. I still live with my mother. I've been trying to move out for a long time now. My younger sister was irresponsible and wasn't on birth control. She got pregnant when she was 15 last year, and she had the baby at 16. Her baby is 6 months old. My younger sister doesn't lift a finger to try to help with her baby. My mother and my younger sister pushed all of her responsibilities onto me, just because I have a full-time job and she doesn't. My younger sister can work part-time. She just refuses to get a job because she's 16 years old and isn't responsible enough to get a job. But yet you were responsible enough to have a baby? She knew she was active and refused to get on birth control. My mother and I tried talking to her about CS and Plan B. She refused to even hear us out. I brought up my concerns to my mother about my sister and her baby, my niece. My mother said, "Well, she's only 16. And you're a grown adult. As long as you live in this house, you are to help your sister, family, and contribute." I work overnight shifts. I've been taking care of this baby for months. My sister always goes out with her baby daddy. She always goes out to eat, and her baby daddy pays for her hair and nails, but doesn't contribute to the baby. And she always uses the money she gives him on herself and not the baby. I've been the one buying formula, diapers, clothes, etc. I am constantly watching the baby because my mother and sister guilt trip me if I don't. I watch her every single night when I get off work. When I don't watch her, my mother has her. And my sister doesn't help my mother either. How is her being irresponsible my issue? Last week I had gotten off work at 7 in the morning. My mother yelled at me to watch the baby. I asked where my sister was. My mother told me to mind my own business. 2 days had went by last week when she wasn't there. I was fed up. My 2 days off work I've been taking care of the baby with no help from my mom. Then the night after she came home, I was furious and tore into her. She told me to mind my own business. Shortly after that I called CPS. I called CPS 4 days ago. I explained to them, my younger sister is neglecting her baby. She refused to get a job. I've been the one taking care of physically and financially for months on end. That she left without telling anyone where she went. That she gets her hair and nails done but she won't pay for diapers or anything for the baby. Then this morning CPS came to the door. They came because of my report of neglect. They did their examinations and the baby was fine physically, but right in front of my sister while she was present. I explained everything in detail. I explained that I'm not able to take care of the baby full time and I get no help from my mother. Unfortunately, my niece was removed from the home and placed into the care of the father's mom. In my area, CPS does try the best it can to keep the family together. They only remove them if the child is in need of serious medical attention or is neglected and the situation can't be resolved with resources. I only found out that my niece was placed with the father's mom because the father of the child's mother reached out to me and told me the baby was safe. I feel bad, but I shouldn't be responsible for taking care of a baby that isn't mine. Now my mother told me I have 30 days to leave the house. Luckily my aunt knows the situation and is kind enough to take me in.